the Rhodes character. That character is kind of low in the movie. The fact that, you know, when he first initially pulls her over and he's giving her the sobriety test, and then at the end of it all, it's like license and registration. It's like, wouldn't you have gotten that immediately? That's like the first thing when you get pulled over. And I've been pulled over plenty in my life. Like the first thing they asked for when you roll in the window was license and registration. That bugged me. And then later on in the movie, towards the end of it, she's like, you want to get a drink somewhere? And they end up in a bar and he's wearing the uniform. And it's like, yeah, a cop wouldn't be wearing a uniform in a bar. Like he would
huge liability.
Exactly. There's a lot of stuff that's not realistic with that character. And it's kind of tied up in that character. But then again, and then I brought it up too, with her character specifically, you can see that she surrounds herself with asshole guys. Maybe she doesn't feel like she deserves a good guy even. And then here she is meeting a good guy that seems genuinely interested in her and cares about her. And she rebels against it. She has to like run away from it because it's almost like, what, does she not think she deserves that? Do you know what I mean? So like there's that interesting part of that. Yes, his character kind of feels like it's written by a female as like this wish fulfillment, male symbolic character. But at the same time, I think it represents the fact that here is this good guy that's right in front of her that she's not acknowledging, that she doesn't feel like she deserves. That's why when he has all the baked ingredients out on the counter, oh, we can just have some fun, like she runs away. Why would she run away? Because I feel like on some level she feels like she doesn't deserve that.
I agree. I think the biggest low of the movie for me is the Rhodes character. I think it's fair to say this. The actor, Chris O'Dowd, I think he's good in the role, and I think he's trying to do a lot to make that character work. But it does feel less like a fully written person and more like a narrative safety net for Annie. Like he's basically the nicest emotional support cop in the world.
Right, exactly.
The fact that he's even a cop in and of itself, that's the profession that he has. It's almost like the way that it's written is for him to be able to be in places that the plot would require him to be.
Right.
Like he's the one that comes and helps her when her car breaks down. Towards the end of the movie. When she's doing her walk of shame after one of the John Hamm nights, she's at a 7-Eleven during the same late hours that he would be there. This character is the one thing that kind of feels like it a
fantasy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of a fantasy.
I agree with that.
One of the things I was thinking about watching it this time was I was like, I almost wonder if that character is intentionally written as broadly as it's written, almost to be like a comment on how women characters are written in male comedies.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most women
only there to serve the male character, where in this case it's like he's only there to serve the female lead.
They're patient, they're emotionally available, they're there to fix that character.
Right.
And it's like that's kind of what his function in this movie is.
Because what else do you really know about him otherwise? Like, how fleshed out beyond any of that is he?
Other than he's a sweetie.
Which, you know, you encounter all the time with cops. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Eating baby carrots, no less. Like, really? Not donuts, baby carrots on the hood of your car outside a convenience store? Like, it's not realistic.
That one's a little pushing the limits.